Right, come on, you two, get some elbow grease into it.
That'll do for now. You better get off to school.
By heck, they've got off lightly, they've hardly scratched it.
Oh, it's all right. They're coming straight back after school, aren't you, lads?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry I'm late, Kim. I just couldn't get out of bed this morning.
Not David's bad influence, I hear.
Hardly.
Yeah, well, don't get any big ideas about retiring on the back of your Tate fortune. Not yet, anyway. They're going to increase the offer. 120,000.
What, by 120,000? I could live with that.
To 120. It's a joke, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
You're not serious?
Why not?
Look, I know it seems like it's dragging on, especially when the two of you are cooped up in the same house. But honestly, if you'd been doing it through the solicitors, it would have taken twice as long. This way, at least if Chris makes you an offer in the morning, you can reject it the same afternoon.
Kim, I've spent the last 2 years being miserable and fighting with Chris. Why should I carry on now? I've got more important things to think about, like me, for instance. I mean, we're just bandying about figures here, aren't we? 10,000 more, 20,000 more. I don't lead some jet-set lifestyle. How much money do I need?
Just what he wants you to think. Look, Chris, for once in his life, has got somebody else's best interests at heart. But for every 1,000 he creams off you, it means another 1,000 for him and Rachel.
Are you off your food?
I don't know what it is. I could eat a scabby-headed horse this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I had last for my tea.
Oh, sorry, Al. Hey, don't you want out house with that? You waste away.
No, thank you.
Hey, don't be giving him sausage. He's saving himself.
What for?
For Lady Weir.
Oh, why?
For lunch, Lady Weir.
Hey, has she ever been in Hello magazine?
Certainly not.
You don't read that rubbish, do you?
No, of course I don't.
Well, do you know she hasn't been in it then?
I just know. It's not her bag, as you might say.
Hey, does she live in a stately home?
Well, she lives in a substantial country house on a large estate.
Hey, we run a pub in a large estate once.
If by stately home, do you mean is it open to the public? No, it isn't. No brash Americans with camcorders, fortunately.
So what do you call her? Honourable?
Vanessa, mostly.
So is she a good friend?
We would say that.
Hey, what's the danger to wrangle it as an invite next time you go? I've never met a real lady before.
Hey!
That's the question.
Why not? We'd return compliment, wouldn't we, love?
Yeah.
You'd have to use a knife and fork for a start.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
Pouring mugs on a good table like that? What do you think we've got the coasters for? Right, that's the lot then.
What?
Madam's things. Go on, get a black bin bag, shove them all in. Put them in the outhouse. If she wants them back, she can get that murdering McAllister lad to come and collect them because she never sets foot in here again. Do you hear me?
Hey, she won't be needing this much longer, will she? Don't rub it in! Can't you see she's upset? If you'd have left this to me, this would all be sorted by now.
All got a magic wand, have you?
A magic boot, ma'am. It won't take much.
I don't want any more aggro.
He's asking for it. You should have seen him last night in Woolpack bragging to all his mates. It turned my stomach.
I've said that we've finished with her, haven't I? She's made a bed, she can go and rot in it.
But, ma'am!
She's a McAllister son now. Well, she's as good as. What I want you to do, when you're in the street and you see her, you don't talk to her, you walk right past, you and all. Daddy's girl. On second thoughts, listen. Shove this lot on the bonfire.
Oh, my sainted aunt. Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry, Betty. I'd forgotten you were coming. I'd have made a start.
Ah, instead of lounging in your pit till all hours.
I'm sorry, I really am. I just couldn't face it.
Oh, well, I've got to face this, haven't I? Right, well, now you're here, lady. You can just roll your sleeves up and give me a lift. You all right, love?
No.
So go on then. Tell me it's a field trip.
No, I'm skiving.
Ah, the honest approach. I like that.
I can't concentrate, even if I wanted to revise. It's Tina.
Never.
She's doing my head in. I just don't know what to think.
About what?
All of it. What do you reckon?
Well, I reckon you've come to the right bloke.
Have I?
Yeah. You don't like my advice? You can always shoot yourself.
I'm sorry, Betty, I really am. I shouldn't be dragging you into all this.
If you're upset, you've no choice. Now, is it this Tina business?
It's a joke, Betty. If Mum and Dad had brought Luke up badly, he'd just dump Tina now and walk away like any self-respecting dingle male would. But no, Luke's loyal and responsible, and she's trapped him.
But if there's a baby to think about, you can't afford to talk like that, love.
Sure, if it's his baby.
Luke believes her.
The other day I caught her through there with Biff. She'd just got out the shower and she was prancing around with practically nothing on.
Are you saying that Biff...
No, Betty. God, no. He's got more taste than that. What I'm saying is she must have known she was pregnant by then. But even so, she still couldn't resist giving Biff the come on. I think she's mad. Literally, in fact, I think it runs in their family. Look at Sam.
Aye, you could have a point there, love.
Poor Mum and Dad. Luke's made me swear not to tell them.
Now, they've got to know sometime.
Oh, they'll be devastated. They're going to wonder why I hadn't told them in the first place. I mean, how can he possibly go to med school with a new baby? She's bone idle. She's not going to get off her backside to support them. It'll be left to Luke. He won't listen to me, Betty. She's told him I'm just jealous.
Now, you sure that isn't just a little bit true?
No, Betty. When we were kids, we had a decent life, good holidays, friends, family around us. Mum and Dad were happy.
Money's no guarantee of happiness.
I know. But what's this baby gonna have? A father who's an overworked medical student, scraping round for every last penny. No family to speak of. I mean, even the Dingles have disowned her. I mean, what kind of a childhood's that, Betty? What kind of relationship's gonna survive that sort of pressure?
Hey, now things might not be that bad.
Oh, you're just trying to make me feel better.
Now, I'll tell you what will make you feel better. A nice hot cup of something. What do you want?
I want to talk to my mum, Betty. But they've even stopped me from doing that.
Just won't sink in. 18 with a kid. I mean, I still feel like a kid myself.
Yeah, well, Tina's only 16 with a kid.
You know, she seems to have accepted it. I suppose she's had more time to get used to the idea. She seems happy about it. I think it's because it's mine. I mean, I know that sounds big-headed.
Yeah? But are you happy?
I think Tina's brilliant. Trouble is, I can't think about anything else. I just want to be with her all the time. Done no work. I feel sick every time I even look at a book because I know I'm not going to get the grades I need. Not now.
Do you really want to go to Edinburgh?
Yeah. Why?
Well, you've been out as much as I have lately. I can't remember a single time when you've gone home early to revise. You just don't seem that bothered anymore. You sure you're not using Tina as an excuse?
No, I want to go. It's what I've always wanted.
Listen, I've got about 200 quid in the building society. You can have it. Borrow it. Come on, Luke, you're the medical student.
An abortion.
If that's what you want. Yeah.
Charlie West rang earlier.
Did it?
It's his testimonial year, you know.
Yeah.
I was wondering how we were fixed. Lay on a bit of a do here, like.
What, here?
Oh, why not?
After what happened last time?
That could have happened anywhere. Weren't our fault. You don't have to exaggerate sometimes.
500 quid fine and a broken leg.
So?
And not to mention a nearly broken marriage.
What do you think?
Oh, very nice, especially the tie.
I was wondering, is it a bit loud?
Loud? No, it's classy, that.
Bunch of carnations and you're well away.
Roses, you cheapskates.
It's not that sort of lunch.
What sort of lunch is it then? No afters?
Oh, take no notice, Alan. You enjoy yourself.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Send her ladyship our love.
Yeah, I will.
There you go.
Is that all?
You've got half a cow as it is.
I'm hungry.
What's he like, Ned? Desperate Dan. If it's not piled up to here with 2 horns sticking out the top, he's not interested.
I should take it as a compliment, love.
You expecting anyone?
No, it's Inspector Farrer.
Hello, Sarah.
What's happened?
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
Is something to do with Robert?
It's all right, Jack. It's not an emergency. Just wondered if I could have a word.
I'll let you talk.
No, finish your dinner. You can say whatever you've got to say in front of Ned. It's all right.
Well, we've had word from the Crown Prosecution Service about Derek Simpson.
What about him?
Well, they're not happy with our case. They don't think it's strong enough.
Not strong enough? He's admitted it.
They reckon we couldn't prove in court that he actually abducted Robert, or exactly how long he kept him at the house, especially on the strength of Robert's statement. So, they've decided not to prosecute.
What? They're letting him off?
He was released from custody this morning.
Damn it, I thought all this was over with. I never wanted to hear that fella's name for the rest of my life.
Well, I honestly don't think he's going to go looking for Robert, if that's what you're worried about.
He doesn't need to. Robert never stops going on about him.
So he just goes home and carries on if nout's happened then, does he?
We'll be keeping tabs on him.
Shall we go round there, Jack, have a word with him?
No,
You know
Ned.
I can't condone that. Sounds like threatening behaviour.
Do you know, I can't believe you, Mr. Farrer. Whose side are you on? There's other parents in this village, you know.
He's right, Ned. All this macho stuff, it doesn't solve anything. I think we should go and talk to the school, though.
Well, I was going to suggest that, to be on the safe side.
So you do think he'll come looking for him?
No, Jack. But it's a small place and people talk. Look, only takes one parent to bump into Simpson in Houghton, mention it home, the next thing you've got the kid running off to school with the news.
Robert ran away, remember?
I don't need reminding. Sorry.
Thank God we've got this holiday planned.
What's that?
We thought we might take him to Florida. All of us together, as a family, make a fresh start. Remind him that he's got a mum and a dad and a sister who still care about him. Look, I'll come down to the school with you this afternoon. We'll tell him about the holiday then. Give him something else to talk about.
That's a good idea.
But between now and the day we go, he doesn't leave our sight.
Alan, how lovely to see you.
Lady Weir. Vanessa. It's a pleasure, and these are for you.
How marvellous. Thank you. Come on in.
You know, you're looking wonderful.
Oh, would you done CHRT? Or that last holiday in Kenya? Come on, I'm starving. I was just about to start gnawing the furniture when you arrived. Come on.
Hi, Frank. Whoa, good luck.
I'll do that. Frank wants to talk to you.
Thanks.
It's about the divorce settlement, as if you hadn't guessed. We've decided to increase the offer
Really?
to 120,000. It's a very generous settlement. You'll be well advised to accept this time.
I'll, let you know.
If we have to drag it through the courts, you may find you end up with considerably less.
I'll bear that in mind. I'll get back to you, Frank. Thanks.
Well done. You're getting quite skilled at this.
Mr. Thomas away at the moment?
Yes, in London.
On business?
Let's just say he has interests down there. 25 and blonde, usually. Milk or cream?
Milk, please.
You've been admiring the heirlooms?
Yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, isn't it?
Mr. Phelps?
What do you think? Some people find these old portraits awfully dreary, but I rather love them.
No, I think they're wonderful. I'm just jealous. The nearest I can get is 2 reproductions my grandmother left me. They've no real value, but they're priceless to me.
What do you think that's worth?
No idea.
I heard a terrible new word the other day. Guesstimate. Go on, give me a guesstimate.
50,000?
Look a little closer.
More? 100,000.
Try 800.
800,000?
No, £800. It's a copy, Alan. No. Yes. The original's locked away in some dusty old bank vault for insurance purposes. All £80,000 worth. Interesting philosophical point. Is a work of beauty still a work of beauty if no one ever sees it?
Discuss.
Oh, no use asking the money men. Or Sir Thomas come to that matter. Valuers, insurers, dealers, you know the sort, know the price of everything and the value of nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I know the sort.
Look, son, you could go on all these rides if you wanted.
It's a school trip next week. Going to the zoo.
You can go to the zoo any time.
And it's Tom Jackson's birthday. He's having a pool party.
And the police said he was a loner.
We thought you'd love to go to Florida, look.
In the summer holidays, maybe.
I can't wait to tell Ma this one. He must be the only kid in England who doesn't want to skive off school.
Well, Victoria would love to go away. She's never been on holiday.
Can go to Grand's.
Well, Spain?
Victoria would like it better there.
It'd be a lot cheaper, and it's family.
All right, you're on.
Yes.
They won't come off. I know. Should take about 10 minutes with this stuff.
You mean you've had us slaving away for hours for no?
You're the graffiti artists. You'll know better next time, won't you?
Yeah, sorry.
So, how's it going? Scott and Roy have got something to say to you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So you should be.
Stupid graffiti's bad enough. But you knew there was people in the house when you lobbed those bricks. Rachel was in there. Just imagine what might have happened.
When you finish, come and tell me. Oh, and I need some help next week as well.
What? No chance.
$1.50 an hour. It's decorating mostly. You interested?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a date. Get on with it then.
You've changed your tune. You were for flogging and hanging yesterday.
Oh, listen, if it stops them chucking more bricks through our window, it's worth it, isn't it? Anyway, I've not finished with them yet.
Special help for youngsters who have difficulty with reading and writing could be at an end despite the success of a pioneering scheme in Bradford. The Reading Recovery Scheme has helped scores of youngsters catch up to the rest of the class. The government has now decided to
You busy?
pull the plug
What's
on...
it look like?
Look, I've been thinking about you being pregnant. I don't think it's fair.
On who?
Well, on either of us, but particularly you. I mean, you're too young to be stuck with a kid.
My mum was this age when she started having kids.
Yeah, but what about your A-levels and your future and that?
What future?
It's just we've only been seeing each other 5 minutes, and suddenly we've got a ready-made family.
So?
I just think you ought to consider having an abortion. There's a place in Leeds and I can get the money, don't worry
I
about...
don't believe you! Luke, this is your baby we're talking about. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Yeah, but it was an accident, wasn't it?
So what? It is still a baby. And you're asking me to kill it, Luke?
Most fellas would be glad of a smile of a good-looking woman.
Good-looking?
Ah, well, most fellas would say so.
Well, which one would most fellas say were most good-looking?
Hard one, that. That's so, I suppose. Cheers, mate. If you like brunettes.
Well, she likes blondes, so watch it.
So, Al, you had a fulfilling day, then?
Yes, marvellous. Lady wears a wonderful hostess.
Well, now that you bring up the subject of hospitality, I was wondering...
Yeah?
Well, an old colleague of mine contacted me today. He's looking for a venue for a sportsman's benefit dinner. I suggested the Woolpack. What do you think?
What kind of sportsman?
Rugby.
League or union?
League.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I've had dealings with the rugby league fraternity before. No, Terry. Categorically, no.
You asleep?
No.
You okay?
No. I thought you were going to the Woolpack.
Oh, come on, Tina. Tell me what you're thinking.
You're right. Jess is right for once.
What do you mean?
What you said about the future. I never think about it myself. Don't seem much point, really.
But you're different. It's all mapped out for you. You're going to be a success.
Oh, so are you. You're a really bright girl.
You sound like your mother, Luke. I don't want to hear that right now. I've decided I'm going back to my mum's.
You can't.
I can. I know what you're going to say. She won't have me. But that was just talk, that stuff. If I crawl a bit, my dad'll soon cave in.
Tina, I don't want you to go.
Luke, this isn't going to work out. I'm not having an abortion, and you don't want a baby, so it's best all round, isn't it? I'll have the baby at my mum's. You don't have to do anything.
Well, now look, all right, Plank. I promised me, mate, I'd sort him out.
You know what you need, don't you?
Aye, but apart from that, what?
Key to the village hall.
Have you got one?
No. But I know a man who has. Stick another one in there and we'll discuss it further.
Hey. Evening, ladies.
Tina, I don't want you to move out. I love you being here. I love you.
Do you?
Look, I only suggested the abortion because I was thinking about you. I didn't think you'd be so set against it.
It's not right. I can't change what I feel.
I just didn't see you as the type to want to settle down and have kids. Not yet, anyway.
I didn't see myself as that type either. I used to look at my mum and think, you're daft. Why'd you land yourself with all the hassle? Then when I found out I was pregnant, I didn't think about any of that. Stupid, isn't it? Oh, I pictured it all in my head. You going off to college every day and us waving you off at the door, and then dying for you to come home again at night. I think you'd make a brilliant dad, Luke. My mum and dad made a mess of it. You only have to look at us kids to see that, don't you? I thought you and me'd be different. That we'd do it right, be a proper family.
I don't know that my mum and dad did it much better.
It doesn't matter, Luke. It's my decision. And I don't want to stop you doing what you really want to do. Hey, it's not that bad. It's not like I'm going to be a single parent stuck in a high-rise dump. I'll be part of a family. Living in the country, Luke. The baby will have lambs to play with and fields to run around in.
Oh, stop it. I don't want my kid growing up in someone else's family. I love you being here, Tina. Hundreds of students have kids, thousands. I'm not letting you go, Tina. If you're going to have this baby, I'm going to be in on it. I love you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Both of us?
Both of you.